Hey, everybody. So excited to hang out with you tonight. My name is Christina Williams, and I am a Diamond Ambassador with Plexus, which just literally means that I have helped a lot of people over the years conquer a lot of health goals, health victories, business goals, you name it. I've kind of seen it in my 9 years here. Some things you might not know about me. I actually started Plexus because I had really out of control high blood pressure. It seems a little crazy because my family, we eat well, we work out often, and I had been on 7 different blood pressure medications for over 10 years when I started Plexus. So anywhere from 5 to 7, depending on what they were doing with my regimen. But for 10 years, y'all, from the time I was 19 until the time I was 29, I would stay on anywhere from 5 to 7 different blood pressure medications at any given time, even though I looked on the outside like a picture of health. I was also on anxiety medication. I'm a school teacher by trade. So I tell people, I think sometimes anxiety medication comes with a teaching degree. They're like, congratulations, you're a teacher. Here's also your anxiety medication to deal with all these children. But I had been on anxiety medication for several years. I was also on medication for restless legs, which was probably my most aggravating health ailment of all. Like, they would drive me crazy in the middle of the night. So I started Plexus not because I was into holistic health or things all natural. I like to tell people I'm definitely not a crunchy mama. I'm more along like the chewy side. Sometimes we chew on spinach and kale, and sometimes we chew on Laffy Taffy, and I feel great about that balance. So that's kind of how I started taking a look at Plexus, because I just got fed up at 29 with having to have pill containers that said Monday AM, Monday PM, Tuesday AM, Tuesday PM. I just got tired of having to deal with that. So my friend had been sharing about Plexus, and I had grown up with her, so I knew that even if her products couldn't help me, they probably wouldn't kill me. And so I thought, you know what, let me just reach out and see what this is all about. I was the number one skeptic, okay? And I just reached out and said, listen, I need you to tell me why Plexus is seeming to do everything for everybody except the dishes and fold the laundry. Like, it helped your husband with his allergy issues, and it helped you with your stomach problems, and it helped her with her migraines. Like, in my brain, it just did not compute. So she is the one who actually introduced me to the idea of studying gut health, studying about hormones. And I was actually in grad school getting my second graduate degree in education. So research was kind of something I was doing anyway. So I just decided to kind of dive in, go down the rabbit trail of the whole gut health thing, because it was kind of the buzzword, right? You guys have all heard leaky gut and things like that. So that's where my research started. So anyways, jumped in with the Triplex, which is what I'm going to share with you guys tonight. And within 1 year, I was off of every single medication by the 1 year mark, with my doctor's support, approval, and applause. Okay. So obviously I have stayed very consistent with my products, because what I don't want to have is to go back on blood pressure medication. So here I am now, knocking on the door of 40. I have 4 kids. They're all ages and stages. I have some in college, and my baby is in kindergarten. So we're all over the place, but I just feel so much better at almost 40 years old, chasing all of these kids around, than I did my entire 20s, because I didn't know that we were not created to be tired or without energy or dependent on medication. I just didn't know there was another way. So what I'm going to share with you tonight, and I'm going to absolutely mind your time. So if we're flying here, just know it's because I promised you guys 20 minutes, and I'm going to honor it. But you will get the recording if you need it. So Plexus, what are we about? We are the OG gut health company. There are many imitators out there, but we are the OG gut health company. We are experts in microbiome, meaning we believe everything begins and ends in the gut. Socrates even said that many years ago. So if disease begins in the gut, it can also be healed in the gut. Okay. Now, let me tell you this. We did not get ourselves into the health situations we're in right now overnight, right? Some of you have been dealing with common or normal discomforts your whole life. I would love to see in the chat, what is something that keeps you from feeling your best? And you guys, it might not be a major medical diagnosis. It might be, I don't go to the bathroom often. In my house, I literally could go 10 days, which I know TMI, but listen, we're going there. 10 days. It would be a running joke in our home. Some people, they can't sleep. They're not falling asleep. They can't stay asleep. For some of you, it's acid reflux. For some of you, it's that same 20 pounds. You're yo-yoing that same 20 pounds and you can't figure it out. For some of you, it's hot flashes. For some of you, it's you can't go anywhere unless you know how to get to a bathroom really quickly. Right? So there's a lot of different things that we have just tolerated through the years because we thought it was normal. Guys, listen, common does not mean normal. We're actually created to have a very healthy body, right? Okay, so let's get into how we can help you. The pink drink, it comes in a little stick pack like this. You mix it in a water bottle, you shake it up, drink it on the go, okay? It was originally designed to balance blood sugar. It was designed for diabetics, okay? And then during the clinical trials, what they found was that not only was it helping regulate blood sugar levels, but when blood sugar levels were regulated, people's moods improved, their sleep improved, their weight management improved. So obviously, it made sense to market this as a health supplement and not just a diabetic tool, right? So that's kind of where the pink drink came from. Now, how do you know if your blood sugar's not regulated? Because if you're like me, I thought, I'm not a diabetic. I could care less about blood sugar. I had no idea. Well, here's what I did have. I had an attitude when my husband would say good morning. So if you find yourself like snapping at your husband or your kids, your blood sugar is probably not regulated. I'm about to snap at my kids playing in the silverware in there. If you're snapping at your kids or your husband, your blood sugar ain't regulated. If you're not sleeping well, you guys, so many sleep issues are because of improperly balanced blood sugar. So many sleep issues. Sugar cravings, same thing. If you're having that crash at 2 or 3 in the afternoon, guaranteed blood sugar issues. So you need the pink drink, okay? Now, the pink drink is not designed to work alone. It was originally created alone when we were going to be a diabetic company. But remember, I told you we're the OG gut health company. And so here's what you got to know about gut health. There's a little bit of bad bacteria that you're born with. Okay, it's born in your gut. And the only reason that scientists can find for it to be there is to help decompose your body when you die. Okay, it's gross, but it's true. Otherwise, we would be just stacking up on each other and that would be grosser. So decompose your body when you die. But like most bacteria, if you don't temper it, if you feed it sugar, if you feed it a bunch of junk, if you over medicate, think about our society, right? Over medicated. My mama kept amoxicillin. I'm not even kidding. In the little pink, delicious amoxicillin. I'm pretty sure we had it in our refrigerator every other week of my childhood. But I mean, antibiotics, just things that we put into our body over the years, it causes that bad bacteria to grow and multiply. And then what happens is that little bit of bad bacteria that was supposed to stay sealed up nice and tight starts to grow and it starts to do its job early. So it starts to poke holes in the lining of your gut. That's where the term leaky gut comes from, because the things that were supposed to stay sealed up, now they're leaking out into your body. It's gross, but it's true and it happens to all of us. It's okay. And then wherever it settles, that's where your symptoms are going to manifest. So if that bacteria, it's called Candida, if that bacteria settles in your joints, you're going to have achy joints and pains. And if it settles into your skin, you're going to have acne issues and dandruff. If it settles into your stomach, you're going to struggle with things like IBS. So it's not that Plexus does everything except fold the laundry or do the dishes. It's that everything that most people are struggling with have the same root issues of poor gut health and blood sugar balance. Okay, so I want to make myself very clear. It's not that Plexus is the answer to everything. It's that the origin to everything is gut health and blood sugar balance. So we just created products that address that. So we went over the pink drink. The other 2 products that work very well with Slim is ProBio 5 and BioCleanse. Now, there are other good probiotics on the market. Okay, I will tell you that right now. Here's why that's not good enough. You cannot just put something good into a toxic environment and expect it to grow and take root and manifest. It'd be like you going and planting really good grass seed in a field of thorns and expecting that to take root and flourish. It wouldn't happen. The thorns would choke it out, right? So what makes Probio 5 different than other probiotics is that it has enzymes in it, digestive enzymes, that are powerful enough to break through the candida and the yeast that's causing all of those health issues. Well, once you penetrate that yeast, it's kind of got a skin on it like a shrimp or a cockroach. It's very hard to penetrate, but the enzymes can penetrate that skin and then break down the bad stuff while replacing it with good stuff. So that's what makes it different than just a good probiotic out there. Okay. Our probiotic is freeze dried, which means it's not, you don't have to keep it in the refrigerator, which, by the way, guys, if you're keeping a probiotic in the refrigerator because it can't survive out of the refrigerator, what happens when you put it into your body that's 98.6 degrees? Don't do that. So this one's freeze dried, which means it's not going to activate until it gets into your system, and you'll take it at night so that it has all night long to do its job. Okay. Now, Probio 5's best friend is BioCleanse. Now, everybody take a deep breath, because listen, this is not a cleanse like a colon cleanse. This isn't going to make you run to the bathroom and embarrass you at family supper. This is talking about a cleanse at the cellular level. Basically, it's a really good bioavailable form of magnesium. And you guys, magnesium, it is critical for over 300 chemical processes in your body. And the kicker is over 80% of women are deficient in magnesium. So what this does is it just helps your body flush out what Probio 5 is breaking down in a healthy, normal way. So if you eat 2 to 3 times a day, you should be flushing your body 2 to 3 times a day, meaning going to the bathroom. Most of us don't do that. Some of you go way too often because it's out of balance. So this will help your body regulate and balance that. So the 3 of those together, it's called the Triplex. That is where I started as a newbie, and it is what my family takes. Y'all, I will never go a day without my Triplex because I think it's just the most important for long-term overall foundational health. Now, we do have a fun October depuff challenge happening. So if you struggle with like swelling or bloating or just water retention, we're focusing in October on helping people kind of get ready to feel their best for the holidays. And so we're coupling ease with Triplex. Now, this is totally optional. You don't have to add this, but if you want to, here's what we love about ease. Ease is a very powerful, natural anti-inflammatory. So think about it as like a clean replacement to like ibuprofen. Okay. It is made from mussels from the sea. So it actually does smell like the ocean, which is a little bit weird. But y'all, it is so incredibly helpful. Do I have anybody that likes to fly, like go on vacation? Anytime I fly, my hands will want to swell on me. My toes will do the same. And y'all, ease pulls that water inflammation off almost immediately. It's amazing. It is amazing. So what people love about ease is it helps with normal discomforts, aches and pains, because it's an anti-inflammatory, but it will help your body get rid of that inflammation that it's holding on to. So I always told my mom, if you look at pictures of me from the past, I had a very round face. Come to find out, my face is not actually that round. It was just really, really inflamed. So ease is a fantastic product if you struggle with that to add with your Triplex. Okay, that is what I have for you product-wise. But listen, but wait, there's more. I'm living out my dream of being like an infomercial at QVC. The very best, listen, I love our products. I told you they changed my life. But I cannot let you jump off of this Zoom without telling you about the other best product Plexus has to offer. And I'm here to tell you, in addition to our products, because every single person that you know needs our products, it makes our referral program and our opportunity second to none. Now, before you tune me out, listen, biggest skeptic of all, I'm a school teacher by trade. Matter of fact, my co-teacher, I think, is on this Zoom right now that I've taught with for years and years. I see you, Joan. I never envisioned doing something like this. I thought I would always be a school teacher. I would live on a budget with my family, and I would retire on a modest income. I really thought that would be my life. And listen, I was good with that. I loved my life before Plexus, loved my family, loved my kids, loved my job. Here's what I struggled with though. My kids were turning into teenagers, and I wanted to expand my family. But what I saw were expenses that were going to increase when my income wasn't guaranteed to do the same. So I was looking at travel soccer, and I was looking at competition cheer. I was looking at car insurance. Y'all, my car insurance doubled when my son started driving. I was looking at college. Like, there were so many big things coming, and there's no way to teach harder to make more money, right? Like, there's just no way for them. Like, they're not going to say, Christina, you were so creative with that lesson. Here's a bonus. And so what I always felt was pressure, because I meant I was going to enjoy my life with my family. I was going to take the trips. I was going to do the things. And if it meant I had to charge every single bit of it, I'm telling you, I was committed to living the life I wanted to live while they were little. And then Plexus came along, and it was helping me. And I knew it could help people that I cared about. And so when I realized there was a referral option, an opportunity to generate some income, I ignored her for a year. I would love to say that I bought right in and I thought it was the best thing ever. I did not. I was scared to death. I thought for certain that it was going to be like I don't know, maybe it's going to sell snake oil or something. And so I just resisted. And for a year, told her no. And then finally, she continued to be successful. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, she loves the Lord. She's normal. She's not selling snake oil. Maybe I also could do this. And so, y'all, that's where I got in. I just decided that I would serve other people. I would help people overcome their health struggles, and I was going to go all in. And so I did. It took me about 9 months to match my teaching income, which in our family, that just allows us to breathe. If we wanted to replace our tires on our car, we could do that and not charge it. Or if we wanted to take a soccer tournament and turn it into a little beach trip at the same time, we could do that. And so it just felt like a glimpse of freedom. And so as I was starting to earn that kind of income, I thought, man, other people are going to take this to the next level. I'm willing to learn what they're willing to learn, so that can be me. And so every step of the way, I've just been willing to fail forward. I've been willing to learn some skills. I've been willing to go and get better, because you guys, listen, network marketing is the fastest growing and highest paid profession in the world. 82% of women who earn over 6 figures, they do it in this industry right here. And so when people say now, they're like, oh my gosh, are you a network marketer? I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. Why aren't you? Because so many companies are going to this method. I mean, I think 2020 taught us a lot of lessons about online marketing and social selling. It has always been a very lucrative opportunity. So if you're looking for ways to expand your income or generate another stream of income, I would just encourage you to lean in. You definitely don't have to jump in the deep end, but just lean in, ask some questions. Whoever invited you tonight can share some more information with you. But guys, listen, what if this could change everything for your health? What if this could change things for your finances? What if you could feel better at Christmas and actually play with the kids' toys, or buy the kids' toys and not have to charge it? It could change things for you. It could change it quickly. So thank you for jumping on. We kept it less than 20 minutes, so I'm counting that as a win. Listen, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I know there's a million places you could be, so I'm glad that you were here tonight. And that's all. Get back with the person who invited you if you have questions, want more info. That's what we're here for. All right, guys. God bless. See ya.